Barnaby Jones, a Quinn Martin production, starring Buddy Ebsen, also starring Lee Merriweather, Mark Shera, with guest stars Sarah Kennedy, Norman Alden, Marianne McAndrew. Tonight's episode, The Medium.
Yes, Norman Finch. How are you, Miss Grayson?
Yes.
Nice to see you.
Nice to see you.
Well, I think we found just the house you've been looking for.
Oh, I hope so. I'm getting a little anxious to move. Only, I don't understand why Mr. Balford sent an associate. He's always taken me out himself.
Well, it's like I said, Tom's going to be tied up most of the day with an apartment building, and since he didn't want you to miss this hot new listing...
Oh, I understand, but...
Look, if you're worried about the commission, please don't, because he's going to get it. I'm just sort of helping out.
The house really is nice as you say.
Miss Grayson, I think you're about to become a proud new homeowner.
What beautiful flowers.
Oh, they're nice, aren't they? Sunset flowers, part of the hibiscus family.
Mr. Finch, are you sure you're taking me to the right house?
Yes, ma'am. Wait till you see it. It's beautiful.
What I mean is, I made it very clear to Mr. Balford that I wanted to stay in the city.
Just a little bit farther.
I'm telling you, you're wasting your time.
I don't think so, Miss Grayson.
All right, Mr. Finch, I want you to turn around this minute. Do you hear me? If you don't turn around,
You're gonna love the house, Miss Grayson. You'll see. We're here.
Who are you? What do you want from me?
Isn't it everything I said it was? Let's take a look at it. There's nowhere to run, Linda. Nowhere. And no one can hear you up here.
Please don't hurt me.
I want you to stay here with me, Linda. You're never gonna leave me again.
Please don't.
Mr. Jones, did you read where another woman disappeared yesterday?
Yes, Linda Grayson. We were just speaking about it before you came in.
Counting my sister Julia, that makes 3 women in the past 5 weeks.
Well, Father Donovan, people disappear every day for a lot of reasons.
Yeah, but they don't usually leave their cars behind. This Linda Grayson left hers in the garage. My sister's was found in the park where we were supposed to meet and have a picnic. The Harris girl left hers in a shopping center. JR, I know something about runaways. That's just not their pattern.
Father, we haven't ruled out a possible connection between the 3. We just haven't found one yet.
Or anything that might lead us to your sister.
Well, maybe it's time to try another approach. That psychic I read about.
Oh, you've got to be kidding. You mean Cleo da Vinci?
All right, JR, I know it sounds crazy, but 15 years ago, when she was just 9, She helped solve a series of disappearances that had the St. Louis police baffled for almost a year. Mr. Jones, unless you have a better idea, I'm willing to try anything to find Julie.
Betty, have you been able to locate this Cleo da Vinci?
Yes, she's living at the beach. I have her address in my file.
Miss Da Vinci? Cleo? Cleo Da Vinci?
It's all right. Here. Hello, sweetheart. Well, don't just stand there like a coat rack. Make yourself useful for a change. Here, hold this while I get them something to eat.
Listen, the door was open, so I just came in. I wanted to see if you were
Look,
home.
would you believe I got there just in the nick of time? The animal shelter? Some shelter. 3 days and it's a goodbye world. But do they care? I mean, really, the people that run the place? Does anyone really care? All those beautiful furry creatures running around getting the short end of the stick. And that goes for the whale, too. Here.
I'm sorry, I left my other hand at the office.
Well, put it down. Oh, wait. You are useless.
Useless?
Come here, baby. Yes. Now, I know the whale isn't a furry creature, but here, just put it in his mouth. He'll know what to do with it. But he is an endangered species all the same.
The whale, you mean?
The whale, the condor, the cheetah, all those beautiful animals disappearing right before our very eyes. And what are you doing about it? I mean, what are you really doing about it?
Well, let's see. I gave $10 to help stop the slaughter of baby seals.
Well, at least that's something. Oh, that's really something. I mean, that's something to be proud of. And, because you are a moon child, I'm only going to charge you $25 for a half-hour reading. I usually get 30.
Da Vinci, I'm not here to have my fortune told. Huh?
I was beginning to sense that.
Yeah, my name is J.R. Jones. I work for a private investigator, Barnaby Jones. See, and what we're doing is we're looking into the disappearance of a woman named Julie Donovan.
So why come to me?
Well, it wasn't my idea, that's for sure. It's just that our client read an article about you somewhere about how you once used your psychic power to solve a similar case.
And he believed it? J.R., P.T. was right. There's one born every minute.
You mean it wasn't true?
Oh, I helped solve the case, but it wasn't psychic. It was luck. Everyone in St. Louis was guessing about the disappearances. My guess turned out to be right.
So, in other words, there's no ESP, there's no clairvoyance, there's nothing.
Are you kidding? If I had those kind of powers, I wouldn't be telling fortunes. I'd be making them. Do you know how expensive it is trying to save all the endangered species of the world?
I can imagine.
Oh, that's why I haven't any time to worry about some nut running around in a station wagon.
What?
Hey, maybe you know somebody who'd like to adopt Napoleon.
Napoleon? Not offhand, no.
Oh, am I interrupting anything?
No, Chuck, come on in.
Look what I found. I think he has a broken wing.
Oh, poor baby. Oh, Cleo will make you feel better. Oh, Chuck, this is J.R. Jones.
Hi, glad to meet you.
Glad to meet you, too. Thank you very much, Bill. Okay, there you go.
forget about Napoleon.
Barnaby!
How'd you do with the Da Vinci girl?
No, $3 bill, Barnaby. Cute, you know, in a nutty kind of way, but definitely a $3 bill.
In that St. Louis case?
She admits it was a lucky guess, like I said. How'd you do here? Have any luck?
Nothing to connect this disappearance with Julie Donovan's. Looks like we're right back where we started.
Barnaby, I think we may have some.
What is it?
Well, one of the neighbors saw Linda Grayson drive off with a man yesterday afternoon. The neighbor spent the night with her daughter-in-law, so she just heard about the disappearance.
Could you identify him?
No, she didn't really get a look at him, but she described the car as a brown station wagon.
A what?
Brown station wagon, a few years old.
Cleo! Wait up! Cleo, wait up.
Oh, I knew I should have listened to my horoscope today. It told me not to get out of bed.
Cleo, how did you know?
Know what?
You said you didn't have time to worry about some nut running around in a station wagon.
I don't.
All right, well, yesterday another woman disappeared with a guy in a brown station wagon. Now, how did you know?
I must have read it in the paper.
Wasn't in the papers, Cleo.
Well, then it was a lucky guess.
Oh, come on, nobody can be that lucky.
Look, just do me a favor. Tell that priest I'm sorry, but I don't know anything about his sister.
Wait a minute. You doing a number on me?
A number?
Yeah, you just did it again. I didn't say anything about a priest or his sister. Where are you going? Cleo, wait. Oh, all right, Cleo. Maybe it's luck, or maybe you have some kind of a gift.
Well, thank you, JR. Now tell me where I can return it.
Why?
Because it's a bummer. Look, you don't always see the things you want. I can't help you, JR.
All right. I'll make a deal. You help me out just this once, and I'll make sure that Napoleon gets a good home.
You?
I didn't say that.
No deal.
All right. With me, yes.
And you'll be good to him?
I'll treat him like an emperor.
Well, all right.
I put that weather stripping you ordered in the garage.
Thanks, Sam.
Is that a new bed of flowers?
Yes, it is. I just finished planting them.
You sure spend a lot of time on this garden.
Gives me something to do.
Yeah, I guess it does get pretty lonely living up here all by yourself. You know what you need, Norman? A good woman to keep you company.
I'm still married, Sam.
I know, but...
But what?
Well, everyone knows how your wife ran off with that car salesman. You wouldn't have any trouble getting a divorce. Unless you're hoping she's coming back.
No, the only time I want to see her again is at her funeral.
Well, maybe someday you'll change your mind. What did you call them again?
Sunset flowers. The Indians used to consider them sacred.
Sure are pretty. See you later.
It's no good, JR. I'm not feeling anything.
Well, maybe you're trying too hard.
I'm not trying too hard.
Don't shout.
I am not trying too hard. I'm just not picking up on any vibrations. Are you sure this is the spot?
Yes, I am positive Julie Donovan was supposed to meet her brother here. The place has got to be filled with vibrations.
Well, they're not coming through. JR, take me home.
Oh, come on, Cleo.
JR, I am not a radio. You can't just turn me on and off. Either I feel something or I don't. And this time, I don't. JR, there's something. That package. No, don't touch it. It's a cover of some kind.
That's right.
No, don't open it. Plaid. Red. A blanket.
Yes, it was Julie's.
It was spread out underneath this tree.
That's right, that's right. This is where Father Donovan said he found it.
She was sitting here.
You can tell that?
She was happy. And then
What? Then what? What?
it got dark.
It got dark. It was around noon.
She turned.
Well, maybe there was a man shadowing the sun behind her.
I feel her becoming afraid.
That's when he must have grabbed her.
No.
Well, you said...
She begins to run. That's her. No, don't let me get her. No!
All right, all right.
This is where she stopped, JR.
Well, yeah, there's a stream. She couldn't go any farther. What is it, Cleo? Tell me what you're feeling.
There's something in the stream. Near that rock.
I found something.
What is it?
Well, it looks like a pencil.
All that for a pencil?
Barnaby, she's incredible. I mean, at first, she didn't feel anything. But then she saw that blanket and pow, it was like she was there. I don't know how she does it.
Sounds like you're changing your tune a little bit, Jedediah.
Well, I still don't believe in all that psychic stuff. But Cleo's got some kind of a gift or something.
It's all an act, JR. Don't let it fool you.
Got some lettering on it. Looks like part of a name. T.E.R. Hardware Company.
No phone number or address?
I can't make it out. But I'll have Betty check out all the hardware stores ending in T.E.R. Oh, in the meantime, I have discovered that Linda Grayson was in the market for a house.
I don't get the connection between that and Julie Donovan's disappearance.
Never can tell. It's worth looking into.
All right, we'll check it out. In the meantime, you and I are going to get something to eat. I'm starving.
Oh, you're starved. What about Napoleon?
Napoleon?
Long story, Barnaby. Long story.
JR, where do you keep the granola?
I don't. Am I doing this wrong?
No, you're doing it perfect. In fact, you look like you should have a baby in your arms. How come you're not married?
Oh, don't be timid. You want to pry, go right ahead.
Well, why beat around the bush? I know, married and divorced, right?
Wrong. I guess I've just been too busy. Maybe I haven't found the right girl. How come you're not married?
Me? No, thanks. Every time I get involved, something always goes wrong.
Like what?
Well, somewhere along the way to the altar, I flash on what it'd be like in the future. And in one word, JR, boring. You see, I had this terrible disease.
It doesn't look like it's affected your appetite.
No, really. I break out in a rash every time I feel locked in or trapped. I am serious. It all started at Duke.
Duke? You mean the university?
Mm-hmm. They sent me to the Institute of Parapsychology right after I helped solve that murder case. Doctors were studying me. I'd probably still be there if my folks hadn't come to the rescue. Now, from that time on, I just have to think about spending my life in a square box. I just itch all over.
Where are your folks now?
They're dead.
I'm sorry.
Oh, JR. I just can't believe that you eat this junk.
Well, actually, I'm thinking of giving it up.
Well, good for you.
Hello?
JR, I found 4 hardware stores ending with the letters T-E-R. Have you a pencil?
Yeah, Betty, hold on. Okay, go ahead.
Two to go.
Carter Hardware. How much you want to make a bet this is it?
That's what you said about Harder's inventors.
Well, you gotta be right sometimes.
JR. This is the place.
Can I help you?
Yeah. My name is J.R. Jones. I work for a private investigator. I was wondering if you could tell me if this pencil came from your store.
Well, it sure looks like one of ours. We give them away.
Do you give them to all your customers?
No, they're kind of expensive. It's a construction pencil.
Then you give them to people in the building industry, carpenters and contractors, that kind of thing.
Yeah, that's right. They're our bread and butter. Here's one.
Ah. Well, that's the same shape and the same color.
I'm sure it's one of ours.
I guess you give away a lot of them, huh?
Yeah, a couple hundred a month. Why?
Well, actually, what we're looking for here is a needle in a haystack. A guy who might have one of these pencils who drives a brown station wagon. Do any of your customers have a brown station wagon?
Who knows what they drive? I hardly even get out of the store except to go home at night. What's this all about?
Well, several women have disappeared over the last several weeks, and we're looking into the case.
JR.
What's the matter? What's wrong?
I felt something.
What?
I don't know, some kind of danger.
Where?
Back there.
You sure it was here?
I'm telling you, I felt it, JR. It was some kind of a danger, some kind of evil. I don't feel it anymore.
Come on. Cleo, these vibrations that you get, do you ever have a false reading?
Yeah, JR, that's probably what it was. Hi, beautiful. How you feeling? You feeling better? Sure you are.
Cleo.
JR, I can't help you anymore.
Why not? I know we're onto something.
Look, it's taking too much of my time. I have my business to run.
What, telling fortunes?
Yes, telling fortunes. Look, a lot of people depend upon me. In fact, I have a client coming over this afternoon.
Cleo, what's wrong?
I just don't like this psychic stuff.
Why?
I told you it's a bummer. Some of the things I see hurt.
What do you mean they hurt? Like what?
Like, losing your mother and father.
Is that what happened?
Look, just leave me alone.
Cleo, you foresaw the death of your parents?
Yes, I did.
What happened? It helps to talk about it.
Right after they rescued me from Duke University, I joined the act.
Ah, yes. Princess Cleopatra, child psychic extraordinaire.
That's right.
The article I read said that you became the hottest act on the carnival circuit.
You bet we did. Even bigger than Danny and his dancing dogs. And then, one day I had this vision.
Of what?
Well, I flashed on a storm, and I heard screaming, and I knew something terrible was going to happen, but it was this beautiful day. My parents promised they'd be back in an hour or so, and on their way home, there was this freak thunderstorm, and the car skidded off into a flooded river.
I'm sorry. I had no idea.
Now do you know how I feel?
Yeah, but it wasn't your fault.
Then what's the use of seeing things in the future if you can't do anything about it?
But sometimes you can, Cleo. That's what we're trying to do here. Prevent more disappearances. Look.
JR, look, I know how important this case is to you, but right now I've got to be alone.
Okay. How about dinner?
I never planned my life that far in advance.
Okay, I'll call you.
Hey, I'm sorry. I didn't know you were so jumpy.
Chuck, are there any cannons around here?
Cannons? Well, the only one I know about is the one up at the state park.
Oh, that's right. What time is it? Do you think it's still open?
No, it closes at 5 o'clock. Hey, lighten up. Relax.
Maybe you're right.
You know I'm right. Hey, why don't we go watch the sunset over a couple of frozen daiquiris?
Oh, terrific. Hey, come on. I'll race you.
All right.
Hello?
I have the feeling you were expecting someone else.
I was Barnaby. Cleo. I've been trying to reach her all evening. Tell you the truth, I'm a little worried about her.
Anything I can do?
No, thanks. I'll wait a while. Anything new on your end?
Yes, I think we're on the right track looking for a man in the construction business. A girl who worked with Julie Donovan said that there had been some remodeling going on in the office at the time of her disappearance.
Well, look, maybe the guy was working there, and he overheard Julie making plans for the picnic. And he knew she was going to get there early to set things up and just followed her to the park.
That's the way I figured it.
Do we know the name of the construction company?
Not yet, Betty. You're going to check it out in the morning. In the meantime, I'm going to see if there was any construction work going on in Linda Grayson's immediate vicinity. If so, this could be the connection we've been looking for.
Okay, Barnaby. I'll talk to you later. Right. Bye.
Hello there. I am your local crystal ball representative.
Very funny. Where have you been all night?
Why?
Because I said I'd call you later.
Well, I didn't say I'd be there, did I?
No, you didn't. I can't argue that. But you might be curious to know that I was worried about you.
Hey, I kind of like that. JR, what does a cannon mean to you?
A cannon? Wait a minute. Did you flash on something again?
Yeah, while I was out jogging, I saw a cannon, and there were bodies underneath it.
You mean bodies buried beneath the cannon?
Well, I don't know, but there is an old cannon up at the state park.
Yeah, I know the one.
Well, do you think we should have a look at it?
First thing in the morning. Look, it's still early, and there's this terrific little restaurant down the block.
I've eaten.
You've eaten?
Yeah, Chuck and I had dinner before he dropped me off.
You had dinner with Chuck, and I've been waiting here all this time?
Well, it was his idea. I mean, look, if you're worried about driving me home, I could take a bus or something.
Oh, no, you're not. Not at this hour.
But you just said it was still early.
Still early for dinner, but not to catch a bus or something.
Oh. Well, I suppose you have something better in mind?
Well, you could stay here.
Being a sidekick, you'd think I would have guessed that.
Don't get me wrong, I'll sleep on the couch.
JR, if I decide to stay here, you won't have to sleep on the couch. Oh, Delilah.
Delilah.
The seagull. She has to take her medicine every 4 hours.
Are you telling me the truth?
The Scout's honor.
All right, come on, Florence Nightingale. I'll drive you home.
JR. There's something inside.
I know, half of the Los Angeles Zoo.
No, that feeling I had at the hardware store, it's back.
All right. Just wait right here.
JR, please. I'm afraid. Let's call the police.
Look, how are we going to explain a psychic flash, huh? What if we're wrong? You just wait here, I'll be okay. If I'm not out in 5 seconds, call the police.
Are you all right?
Yeah, and I'm a whole lot smarter, too.
You mean you got a look at him?
No. But I'm never gonna doubt one of your flashes again, that's for sure.
Been nobody here messing around this one. We keep a close watch on this facility.
Okay, thank you.
Sorry, JR, but I know I flashed on some body somewhere beneath the cannon.
Well, you don't have to, convince me. Probably just have the wrong cannon.
Well, thanks for your vote of confidence. I'm gonna go home.
Not after what happened last night, you're not.
Oh, look, I'm sure I'll be all right.
Leo, we don't know that.
Hey, your name Jedediah?
Yeah?
There's a Barnaby on the phone for you.
Thank you. Thank you. Barnaby!
How's it going?
Well, we struck out. Did you have any luck?
Yes. Betty found the name of the construction company that did the remodeling on Julie Donovan's office. It's Dorsey Construction, Pico, and West 3rd. He also did some work for the real estate company that Linda Grayson was dealing with.
Well, that's great. That's great. It looks like the pieces are finally starting to fit in together. How about if I meet you there?
Right.
Talk to you later. Goodbye.
Yeah, I remember these two jobs, Mr. Jones.
Do you remember how many men you used?
Offhand, I'd say I contracted 25, 30. Some of them worked one job, some the other. Some of them worked both of them.
I'm interested in the ones that worked both. Do you have their names?
Sure do. Every job I ever did is listed in these two registers. And everyone who worked on it is listed below. All you have to do is match them up.
Thank you.
Barnaby, I'm sorry it took so long.
Looks like you're just in time. Take your pick.
Ever think about entering a walkathon?
Oh, I'm sorry, Betty. It's just that I'm not used to flowers.
Barnaby really likes them. What is it, Cleo?
Flowers, Betty.
What, is there something wrong? What?
Betty, can you get JR on the phone for me?
Well, yes, but I...
Betty, please, I've got to talk to him right now.
All right.
All right, let's see. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15 men who work both jobs.
Dorsey Construction.
Now we've got to find out which ones were customers of the hardware store.
Mm-hmm.
1 second. JR?
Yeah. Thank you. Hello?
JR, that cannon?
Yeah, what about it?
It's above some flowers.
Flowers, you sure?
I know it sounds crazy, but that's where it is.
Listen, we're on our way to Carter Hardware. Why don't you meet us there?
I'm on my way.
8 names, Barnaby. Why don't we split it right down the middle?
That's fine with me.
There you go.
What are you going to do about Cleo?
Oh, I forgot. Well, some of these names are pretty nearby. Why don't I check them out and come back? You remember the girl that was here yesterday with me?
Are you kidding?
Would you ask her to wait for me?
Sure thing.
Thank you.
Sunset flowers.
You have any luck?
Nope, not yet. Cleo inside?
Nope, she never showed up.
She never showed up. That's strange. You mind if I use your phone?
No, go ahead. You know where it is.
Thank you.
Barnaby Jones Investigations may I help you.
Betty, how long ago did Cleo leave?
Well, she left right after she talked to you. Don't tell me she isn't there yet.
No, she's not. Wonder if her moped broke down. Did you say anything before she left?
Well, nothing except, sunset flowers.
Sunset flowers?
Mm-hmm. She got this strange look in her eyes, said sunset flowers, and then left.
Okay, Betty, thank you. I'll talk to you later. Did you ever hear of sunset flowers?
Matter of fact, I have. They're kind of rare. We carry lots of flower seeds here, but not those.
Any of them grow around here?
There happens to be, yeah. One of our customers grows.
Who is it? What's his name?
Norman Finch.
Thank you. When Barnaby gets back, would you tell him I went to Norman Finch's?
Sure.
Thank you.
You aren't gonna believe this, but JR's here.
I don't want to hurt you.
Look, I have this power. His ESP, clairvoyance.
I just want you to stay here with me.
Get him, JR!
She's right. Why don't you just put that thing down, okay? You're not gonna stop me with that stick. Cleo, stay back!
You two all right?
Yeah, we're all right.
Where'd you put the women, Finch?
They're underneath the flower bed, Barnaby.
A day at the beach sounds very relaxing.
Sure does, but with Cleo, you never can tell.
Well, I am starved. I tell you, if she doesn't get here soon, I'm going to expire.
Hi, everybody.
Oh,
Hi.
I'm sorry I'm late, but I had to wait for the man to finish this.
what is it?
Well, how do you like it?
Cleo, I already have a job. Boss, tell her.
That's true, Cleo. He already has a job.
Well, don't you see, JR and I make a natural team.
I say, Cleo, I take the bar soon.
JR, about the bar. Forget it.
Oh, come on. I got it licked. I'm not gonna flunk out, am I?
No, not really. All right, maybe you'd like it better like this. Huh? Huh?
No.
Well, JR, just think it over. But I just know we're gonna become partners. Barnaby, you look like the kind of man who's just gonna love Charlemagne.
Charlemagne?
Mm-hmm. Oh, wait till you see her. She is a cutie. Really.
Charlemagne.
Yeah.
Does she know something about Barnaby that we don't?
Oh, yeah. Listen, I bet you 10 to 1 that Barnaby will soon be snuggling up to a beautiful, green-eyed iguana.
Iguana?
Barnaby Jones, starring Buddy Ebsen. Also starring Lee Merriweather, with guest stars Peter Haskell, Bert Freed, Gary Owens. Tonight's episode, 20 Million Alibis.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, your best Sunday night date, Gary Michaels. Pookie. Thank you. Thank you, Bill. Thank you. Well, tonight we have a great panel of good guys and bad guys. No kidding, folks. Cops and robbers, real cops and real robbers. And they're going to be here to talk about their own experiences in crime and fighting crime. Now, the first guest I'd like to have you meet is one of the most colorful criminals ever to pull himself up out of the underworld. The former international jewel thief, safecracker, rogue of the Riviera, and now a best-selling author, Mr. Anthony Neal. Anthony. First thing Monday morning, folks, go out and buy Tony Neal's new book, I Confess, The Story of a Professional Thief. Or if you don't want to buy one, steal one. And my next guest, representing the side of law and order, the very distinguished jurist, Judge Eldon Curran of the State Court of Appeals. So here comes the judge. Here comes the judge. My third guest this evening, a product of the streets of Los Angeles, the Police Academy, 4 bullet wounds, and winner of the Medal of Valor, Detective Captain Ben Wyatt. Ben? Of course, Ben's going over to our commissary in just a few moments, and we'll see what makes Wyatt Earth. Thank you, and I'll be right back. Bill, take it away.
Gary will be right back with his first guest, Detective Ben Wyatt, and his special panel of cops and robbers, following this word from your local stations.
Where do you want me to wait? In my dressing room?
Yeah, fine. He'll bring you out in 6 minutes on the button.
Okay, I'll be waiting.
Minutes, Mr. Neal. Well, we can have dinner tomorrow night if she doesn't want me to pick her up at the airport. Good night, Charles.
Mr. Neal, you're on. Right now, please.
Yeah, sure, I'm right there.
You guys certainly do run on a timetable, don't you?
Captain, I know you're as eager to hear Tony Neal's opinions of your views as I am. So right now, ladies and gentlemen, a view of crime from the other side of the bars by a man who's been there twice and who perhaps should have been there even more, the retired thief and now best-selling writer, Mr. Anthony Neal. Anthony! Welcome aboard. Welcome.
Captain?
Well, Anthony, in your book on the first page, there are several interesting things. And how did you just get started in crime? Could you tell us?
Yes. In the first paragraph, I suggested that the most difficult thing facing any jewel thief is breaking into the business.
Your ID, please.
Yeah, sure. Can't be too careful, can you? Barnaby Jones.
Would you excuse me a minute? Hello, Barnaby.
Glad to see you're on it.
Yeah, you too?
Yeah, you don't catch me up this time of the morning with a tie on unless I'm working. General Western Insurance wanted me to,
Look, come on out. It's a big one, Barnaby. Jackpot.
Plus a murder.
Richard Jason, butler. Probably surprised the thief. Or thieves.
Or he was the inside man who shouldn't have been so trusting. Is that the insured, Mrs. Morrison?
Carol Morrison divorced. A couple of times.
Any estimate on the loss?
We got a complete inventory.
Fast work, Ben.
Oh, not really. One diamond necklace. 40 marquee-shaped stones, total weight 45 carats, 1 diamond drop, pear-shaped, 10.5 carats. Put them all together, they spell 1 million pre-devalued dollars.
Any MO in the entry?
Computer's been working overtime this morning. We'll let you know when we know. You let us know?
Sure. Could you introduce me to Mrs. Morrison?
Why, sure.
But, Pierre, you've just got to work me in tomorrow. Shampoo set, the works. Thank you, Pierre.
Miss Morrison, this is Barnaby Jones. He's a private investigator working for your insurance company.
How do you do?
How do you do?
Mr. Jones, what can an investigator do that the police can't?
Well, ma'am, let's put it this way. I probably have among my circle of acquaintances some people who would more readily pass along gossip or information to a civilian than to a police officer. The insurance file on your apartment here said you had a very excellent alarm system. Has it been giving you trouble lately?
It was shorted out.
I understand also that you keep most of your important jewelry in safe deposit boxes at the bank.
Yes, but I want to wear that necklace to the charity ball tomorrow night. Heck, I thought it'd be safe enough here for a couple of nights.
Ms. Morrison, an attractive woman like you, divorcee.
Mr. Jones, you're asking me if I'm having an affair and if a man has a key to the apartment.
Ms. Morrison, you get to the point like a wildcat going through a cane brake.
The point, the answer is no. No one else has a key. My butler did. I won't be staying here, Lieutenant. I'll leave word where you can reach me. You too, Mr. Jones.
Thank you very much, Ms. Morrison. You've been most cooperative.
Excuse me.
Can I look around, man?
Oh, absolutely. Anything you break, you buy.
You're on it for the insurance company?
Yep.
And who officially?
Ben Wyatt, you heard he made captain.
Yes, indeed. That news has reached me.
Sam, if somebody had wanted to buy the Morrison job, what would it have cost them?
Oh, $5,000 in cash would provide blueprints of the apartment, names of the security guards downstairs and their shifts, a photocopy of the wiring for the alarm system, telephone confirmation as soon as the apartment was empty. That sounds like the butler to me, Barnaby.
Thief killed him to shut him up? Could be. Sam, the insurance company wants that necklace back. They'll pay a lot of money to get it back. Now, if you should just happen to hear of its whereabouts.
Don't think I will, Barnaby. It's out of my league.
Sam, how many poodles you have to sell to lonely ladies to afford stuff like that?
It's still out of my league, and since it's murder, it's way out. Why don't you talk to Tony Neal? He used to be one of the $1 Million boys. Killing was never his style, and now that he's a rich author, he doesn't need to take chances like that anymore. But he still hears a lot. He won't think on anybody, but he might pass the word along that the insurance company is ready to deal.
Damn it. A publicity stunt, that's all. A simple publicity stunt. 20 million people were going to see me on national television holding that necklace up, stolen under the noses of the best cop in the city and a state judge while we were on the air. That stupid butler. What did he have to come home so early for? Now he's dead, and I have a necklace that's going to end up being a rope around my neck.
Well, you can always give it to me, darling.
No, it could end up being a rope around your neck, too, Angela. I got to get rid of it somehow. Fence it overseas. I'll give you the money, Angie. It'll be a lot safer.
Hello?
Hello, this is Barnaby Jones. I wonder if I could make an appointment with Tony Neal for about 10 or 15 minutes of his time at his convenience.
Barnaby Jones? Does Mr. Neal know you?
No, he doesn't, but this business, I'm a private detective.
Just a moment, please. Tony, Barnaby Jones. He wants to see you for 10 or 15 minutes. He's a private detective. Well, what should I tell him?
Tell him that I'm too busy, that, No. No. Tell him that I'll see him. Tell him that I'll see him. Go ahead, set it up.
Mr. Jones, Mr. Neal does have this afternoon free. 2 o'clock would be fine. Yes, thank you very much. Yes, sir.
Barnaby Jones to see Tony Neal.
One moment, please. Come in. We're in here, Mr. Jones. Okay. When do I end chapter 9? Is it after he gets into the Countess's bedroom?
No. He's already in the Countess's bedroom. Everything's going good, and then he hears the Alfa Romeo. That'll be the curtain.
Hello, Mr. Jones. I'm Angela, Mr. Neal's
How do you do?
secretary.
Tony Neal.
How do you do, Mr. Neal? I want to thank you for granting me the time. It's quite a setup you got on your front door, like a bank.
Yes. Tony believes that you can't tell criminals by their appearance. Excuse me.
Hey, that wasn't necessary.
Well, you know, I bought your book a long time before it became a bestseller, and I thought now might be a good time to get it autographed.
My pleasure.
Oh, what you got here? It looks like a toy store. Or, do-it-yourself breaking and entering.
My second book is a novel, Mr. Jones. I'm laying it all out realistically. The exact locks the hero is going to have to pick, distances that he'll be covering within the chateau, how far away the young heroine could actually hear a window being opened. There you are.
Oh, thank you. That's very nice. Well, to one professional from another. That's very flattering, thank you.
Well, it's just one reason that I wanted to meet you. I have never forgotten how you got the Sherman Troxell jewels back.
Sherman Troxell? Well, that's 17 years ago. Malibu. How'd you learn about that?
Well, where I was staying, I had a great deal of time to read.
Oh.
I'm curious, how did you happen to phone today? Did you catch the show last night?
No, I didn't see that. I'm sorry to say, it's a little past my bedtime.
Oh, it's too bad. We had a ball. Ben Wyatt was on the show with me. Usual deadpan approach. You know Ben.
Oh, sure. I just left him about an hour ago.
What are you two mixed up in?
Well, what I wanted to talk to you about, Ben's on the Morrison theft, and I'm on it, too, for General Western Insurance.
Oh, really? From the papers, it sounds brilliant. Don't get me wrong. I wish I'd done it myself. What can you tell me about it?
Well, no, that's about all there is to tell, but I wanted to ask you some questions about it.
For once, a perfect alibi. 20 million people were watching me on the show when the burglar was doing his work. 20 million people, if we can believe Gary Michaels about his ratings.
If you were still in the business, how would you have gone about pulling that off?
Well, that building is a condominium, isn't it? Pretty good security downstairs, of course. You'd buy your way through the lobby. I suppose she has a decent alarm system.
Omega B, 2 years old.
Mm-hmm. Jump it at the junction box. Again, buy the job from a hot man, $500. What about locks on the front door?
Patterson, 301.
Really? Oof. Well, that's good luck. I have one right over here. This double tumbler system is pretty good, but you can use a pick. That's the first step. And then a magnet, see? To hold the first set of tumblers in position. And then a tungsten pick to trip the second set of tumblers.
You're still pretty good. You sure you don't do a little moonlighting?
Well, I think about it, Mr. Jones. But my publisher and literary agent tell me I just can't afford it anymore. No, it's just professional curiosity. What's General Western offering for the necklace?
100, maybe up a little. Got any ideas?
Might be able to smoke it out for that. Good luck.
Thank you. Thank you for your time. Oh, about fences. Anybody come up in the world recently I wouldn't know about?
Ah, Mr. Jones, they come up so fast now, nobody can keep track. New sources of cash, new organizations taking over from the older established outfits.
Yeah, I guess so. Well, anyway, thanks a million, and I hope I didn't keep you away from your work too long.
Not at all. It was my pleasure. Oh, by the way, I want you to tell me anything you and Ben Wyatt turn up. Anything not confidential. I'm really interested.
Absolutely.
Thank you. This is what it's come to, living in a city these days. It's frightening.
You better never lose a combination of that. You're liable to starve to death up here.
Well, that wouldn't be a bad way to go now, would it?
You son of a gun.
I thought we were going to go to dinner and a movie. Are you still on that Tony Neal book? You already read it once.
Twice. I can't figure this guy.
Why? You think he stretches the truth a bit?
No, the book is strictly legit. Every one of these cases is a matter of record. I mean, I can't figure him today. I wonder what kind of razzle dust he thought he was throwing in my eyes.
Like what?
Oh, well, that amateur night theory of how the job was pulled. No thief that is smart enough to case Mrs. Morrison is going to buy the security guard in the lobby. That just means there'd be more people to talk. And he's not going to hire a hot man to short the alarm, because that means he's got himself a new partner he'll have to cut in or get rid of. And fences. He says he doesn't know any fences, old or new. Baloney.
Well, maybe he's the kind of guy who likes to put people on, especially the opposition, like you.
And if he does, maybe I'd like to ask a few questions.
Well, don't look at me, Barnaby. I just type and answer the phones. The movie? The prices go up to $2 at 7 o'clock. They ran us through the police lab. Ben Wyatt says you can keep the set.
Did he mention any leads?
Well, not to me. I gathered he was hoping you'd come up with something. Well, I guess I'll move in, Barnaby, if you insist. I mean, it is a sacrifice, you realize.
Betty, tell me if I'm wrong. Now, here's a clock that the thief knocked over, presumably in a struggle with the butler. Here on this table is where Mrs. Morrison said the clock belonged. Catch is on the bottom.
Oh. Wow. Oh, I'm sorry. What were you saying?
The time on the broken clock gives us the exact time of the robbery, murder, and
An alibi for the thief.
better than that, he made sure that the time on the clock was the exact time he desired because he didn't knock the clock off here accidentally. It was dropped deliberately straight down.
Well, how do you know that?
Well, look. See all these fragments here when it shattered? They're sprayed out in an almost perfect circle. That clock was dropped deliberately, kerplunk, straight down. He wanted us to assume that somebody over here during the fight or accidentally knocked the clock. But in order to do that, it would have had to sail all the way over to here and then crash. But then the pieces would have skidded on that way.
I'll buy that.
Wish I had more to sell you. Betty, let's see if I can sell you something else.
What?
Isn't that studio where they tape all the television shows just around the corner here? We're at Hollywood and Ivar.
Oh, the studio's on Vine, above Hollywood, diagonally, back that way.
Gary Michael's show with Tony Neal last Sunday night. Yeah. Morrison Necklace last Sunday night.
What?
No, I know. I don't know where I'm going, but I don't like coincidences.
How? Why?
Don't ask so many tough questions. Answer a few. Now, how long do you think it would take to get from the stage door around the block into the lobby and up to this apartment?
Well, I have no idea where the stage door is, but I imagine if you walk, 10 minutes and 20 minutes if you took a car.
I'm not going to imagine. I'm going to time it.
Seriously?
Unless it turns out to be stupid, then I was only kidding. You get on over to the theater and set up a running of the tape of the Gary Michaels show anytime, today or tomorrow. I'll see you over there at the theater as soon as I clock it.
Okay, I'll see you there.
Mr. Jones, I'm Marty Monaco, the technical director. The on-off switch is to talk to me, and the dial is to control the volume of the sound. Got that? Ready to roll?
Let's go.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, your best Sunday night date, Gary Michaels. Cookie. Thank you. Thank you, Bill. Thank you. Well, tonight we have a great panel of good guys and bad guys. No kidding, folks. Cops and robbers, real cops and real robbers. And they're going to be here to talk about their own individual
I
experience.
admit I have no idea how long he was in the apartment. But with elevator time and walking around the block from the stage door to the lobby, if Mr. Neal is off camera for more than 10 or 11 minutes, I'm going to start asking some questions.
But Tony Neal's a successful lecturer and author now. Why would he want to take the chance?
It's a good question. No answer. Could you hold it right there a minute, Mr. Monaco? Is this an edited tape? What I mean is, 1 minute on the tape here, did it take longer than a minute in the studio?
No, sir. The program is exactly 1 hour long. The tape lasts 60.00 minutes. That includes commercials and station break.
Thank you. We can go now. I have 22. Now let's see exactly how long Mr. Neal was off camera.
Six minutes.
Okay, hold it, please.
Hold it, Jim.
What an eagle. A job such as the Morrison job that made the man his reputation. He is a big, fat eagle.
But he couldn't have done it, Barnaby. The 6 minutes he was off the screen, he probably spent in front of a mirror. Oh, look, his hair, it looks like he's ready for a screen test. His handkerchief's all tucked in neatly.
You run it again from Mr. Neal's first entrance?
Back up, I'll tell you when to stop.
There. You see? His hair's casual. The handkerchief's all floppy. Could you run it forward, please, to where Mr. Neal was sitting with Captain Wyatt?
You started up, Jim.
You see? Nice and neat. But what does it prove?
Well, let me ask you one. The stick pin.
What about it?
Look, where is it? He was wearing one when he was first introduced.
He sure was. But it's gone now. Would you mind running back to the intro again, please? All right, Tony Neal's a great safecracker, but he's not Superman. He couldn't have flown from here to there.
But Neal knows a little bit about geometry. He knows that a straight line is the shortest path between 2 points. And I know that walking around the block is a lot longer than taking a diagonal across the roof.
The roof?
The roof? Well, Mr. Jones, you take the door at the end of the stage to the elevator up to the 8th floor, down to the stairway, and it leads directly to the roof.
Thanks, and thanks for running the tape for me.
No trouble.
Eddie, why don't you go back to the office? I'll see you in a couple hours.
All right, anything I can do while I'm there?
Yes, call Sam Cassell at the pet shop and see if he's heard anything new.
Well, how do you plan to do that?
Well, we're going to have a lot of pre-publicity on the show, see, and we'll have glossies and we'll have the whole thing. Now, the reviewers loved it. Everybody loved the show. The ratings were great, but next time it's going to be even higher when we just...
Miss Neal!
How are you, Mr. Jones? Nice to see you again. Barnaby Jones, this is Gary Michaels.
Well, yes, sir. Pleasure. Yes, I recognize Mr. Michaels. Say, I finally got around to seeing that great show the two of you did. I just came from the projection room.
Well, Sunday night show. Well, that's great. We were just talking about that, but why did you see that one, Mr. Jones?
Well, Mr. Jones is a private investigator, Gary.
Oh, I see.
And a great fan of Mr. Neal. You know, Ben Wyatt is an old friend of mine, and I'd missed the show, and I wanted to see it, so Ben set it up for me.
Well, that's great. You know, I was thinking, a private investigator. I want to do a repeat of that cops and robbers idea, and love to have a private eye. Maybe we can talk to you about it.
Sure, love it. Thanks, and congratulations. You know, there are a lot of swell moments all through that tape.
Oh, thank you. How are you and Ben coming along in the Morrison case?
Well, I don't have anything, and I don't hear him bragging either, so I guess he came up empty, too. You know, Mr. Neal, whoever planned that thing, he could write a book.
Any day now, Mr. Jones, I'm going to get in touch with you, and in the meantime, why don't you and Tony talk things over?
Yeah, sounds great.
Okay,
Let's do it.
Bye-bye. You know, what a great idea that would be, with a private eye, a gentlemanly sort, not the old, raincoat, D's, dem, and does.
Listen, Gary, I thought that those tapes were all erased.
No, the network keeps them for reference. So far as I know, they keep them all.
Espresso, Gregory. Dessert, anyone? Betty? Angela?
No, thank you, not for me.
Another glass of milk, please.
Angela, I'm sure the gentleman will excuse us.
They usually do.
Even when Angela is walking away from you, there still is a certain amount of enjoyment.
She's a very lovely young lady. I assume that Gary Michaels was serious when he asked me to be on the show.
Absolutely. That's why he wanted me to sit down with you, find out what you want to say, axes to grind.
No, I'm not a commentator, just a detective, and I thought we might have some fun.
That's exactly what I told him. I mean, you seem like a relaxed kind of guy, loose.
Why not? You know, you've been on a lot of these shows, and I wanted to ask you about clothes. You know, color, a suit, a pattern. What about a tie like this?
What you have on right now is fine. Some herringbones checks aren't very good. You have any jewelry that might flare?
You mean might flash in the lens?
Yeah, give a bad light bounce, like a big spender's diamond pinky ring, or... Well, take me, for example. Sunday night show, I was wearing a stick-pin diamond horseshoe. Used to fool around with the ponies. Anyway, after Gary introduced me, one of the assistants came over and told me to take it off. I was giving a bad reflection. I had it on earlier today. But, Angela didn't think it looked very good with this shirt and tie. Now, that kind of criticism I can live with.
I'm not knocking a good meal. It was always kind of fun. But Tony Neal never does anything unless he's got an ulterior motive.
That stick pin is really bothering you, isn't it?
All the way. One of the assistants told me to take it off because it was flaring the lens. I had it on earlier, but Angela said it didn't match my tie and shirt, so I took it off. Why did he go back to the projectionist?
Well, maybe it's like Monaco told me. Gary Michaels and Tony were extremely flattered that you wanted to see the show.
He heard that we ran that tape backwards and forwards for the whole first 10 minutes of it. He just wanted to find out if we learned anything.
No, Barnaby, I don't know. I think you're reaching.
Yeah. I'd like to reach a little further or come up about 3 minutes shorter. You can turn the light on. Oh, call Sam Cassell. Ask him if he can see me within the next hour.
All right.
Captain Wyatt, please. Oh, Ben? Oh, hello. This is Barnaby. Ben, I need a little help. Can you get me a blueprint of the air conditioning ducts and a general utility layout of the Hollywood TV theater? Yeah, there is something sticking me, and if it all adds up, I'll fill you in on it. Thanks, Ben.
Sam Cassell says anytime. What was that all about?
About 3 minutes.
I could get a half a dozen jewelers downtown or in Beverly to duplicate it, but I need it done in a few hours and by somebody who won't talk. Will I say Sam sent me?
Well, like chicken soup, it can't hurt. What games are you and Tony Neal out to?
Lost and found. I think that he thinks that I think he lost it. He thinks that I think he found it. Thanks.
Hello.
Angela, this is Betty Jones.
Hello, Betty. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Barnaby and I wanted to thank you and Tony for the delightful evening. It was certainly nice meeting you.
We all enjoyed it. I'll tell him, thank you.
Angela, is Barnaby there?
Barnaby? No. Is he supposed to be?
Well, he thought he might try and catch Tony. Listen, Barnaby's been expecting some very important papers. Well, they're blueprints, actually, and the messenger just brought them. So if he shows up or calls you, will you tell him that I'm going to take them over to the television studio myself and leave them in dressing room D?
Sure, Betty. Dressing room D. All right. What kind of blueprints?
Oh, he'll know. And listen, thank you again. I hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Hello, Mr. Neal. Here you're taping another show for Michaels today with that Barnaby Jones, too.
Yeah. Hi. I guess I got the wrong dressing room. Is something wrong with the air conditioning?
No, just exploring.
For what? What are you looking for?
Well, this is the dressing room you used the last time, isn't it?
Are you crazy? I was on the air.
I know you were. But you're the only professional in the business with the brain, the physical ability, who had the opportunity to case the Morrison layout.
Barnaby, I'm retired.
So was I.
You really mean that you think that I crawled up inside there, wherever that leads to, and got to the Morrison place and back last Sunday night?
Want to see how I figure?
I would be delighted. After you, Alphonse.
Be careful where you put your fingers. I might step on them.
Pretty good for an old goat.
Comes from leading a clean life.
If this ever leads anywhere, I've got my next book.
Well, so far, so good. I can hardly wait to see what happens next.
80 seconds to right here, and right over there is Carol Morrison's apartment.
Oh, that's nice. Are you out of your mind? What was I supposed to do, sprout wings and fly over there?
How about a rope or a wire? I read your book. You've done it before. I think you're the thief, all right, Neil.
You don't have any proof, do you, Barnaby?
I didn't, not until a couple of minutes ago.
when you walked into dressing room D because you knew that was the only place in the building where a man could get into the one air shaft to the roof. And you knew that the blueprints that proved it were going to be there. You nailed yourself, Tony.
Barnaby, Barnaby, Barnaby. That still isn't proof that I've ever been up on this roof before.
That may not be what this is. I found it at the edge of the roof where it probably dropped out of your tie. I kind of figured that you'd lost it after the way you made a big thing of waving it under my nose at the dinner. Proof?
Old man, no one is ever gonna know that.
Too bad. Once a thief, always a thief, I guess. But a murderer? I thought you were smarter than that.
You don't understand, Barnaby. I wasn't even gonna keep it. Stealing that necklace was a publicity stunt for the book.
Until the murder.
Accidental murder, there's a difference.
Not to the dead man.
Hey, Barnaby, one question.
What?
That stick pin, how'd you happen to find it up there?
Never did, Ben. If he can make a duplicate, I can make a duplicate. Right?
Barnaby Jones, a Quinn Martin production, starring Buddy Ebsen. Also starring Lee Merriweather, Mark Shera, with guest stars in alphabetical order, Dabney Coleman, Bradford Dillman, Marge Doucet, Sherry Jackson, Susan Sullivan, Robert Weber. Tonight's episode, Final Judgment.
Barnaby, I've been looking everywhere for you. I should have figured you were probably here all along. Well, now that's a switch.
Ran out of milk.
You know, that's not going to help. I've been there, mister. Remember?
There's a little girl out there who's dead on account of me.
Well, there's a little girl out there dead because 11 years ago, somebody out there kidnapped the Sayers' child and framed Dan. Now, because you're trying to clear Dan, there's a killer out there that's just doing his work again.
I should have been smarter. I should have known it was a frame.
People make mistakes.
Yes, and it hurts to admit them. It hurts till I lay them out in the light and look at them.
I know. Look, I have hated you for so many years. I said, well, he doesn't care about us. He can destroy 2 lives with his testimony. Maybe even he framed Dan. But I never once stopped to think about maybe how you felt about it. I know now that you have probably suffered in your way just as much as we did.
Jennifer. I'm sorry.
Don't apologize to me for being human.
Mr. Jones, I'm Leo Krell. Understand you want to see me?
Don't I know you from somewhere?
Yeah, it's possible. My business, you meet a lot of people.
You sure look familiar, Mr. Krell.
What's it about? I'm busy.
Haley Winters.
Haley? Oh, yeah. The singer that I hired from L.A., yeah. Hey, her agent told me what happened. I still can't believe it.
You better believe it. I saw it with my own eyes.
Rotten break. Sweet kid like that? For what? What could she have had on her? A few bucks.
You think it was a mugging?
All I know is what her agent told me. Her wallet was missing. Her suitcase had been busted into. If that wasn't a mugging, what would you call it?
Cold-blooded murder.
Come on. Who'd want to do a thing like that?
She was about to become a witness in a... Leo Krell, here from L.A.
For a while, yeah.
Used to have clubs there.
Yeah, but I don't understand what's...
I may be a little slow on faces, but I never forget a reputation. Especially when it's built on everything from pornography to fencing stolen whiskey.
Look, Jones, I was never convicted on any one of those raps.
No, but compared to the heat you were getting from the L.A. Crime Commission, the Arizona desert must have seemed like Antarctica. That's why you came out here, isn't it?
Mr. Jones, I came out to Arizona like a lot of other people for my health. Maybe you better leave for the same reason, huh?
If that's a threat, Krell, you better watch yourself. Because I may report you to the Chamber of Commerce.
Yeah, thanks, Lieutenant. Now, listen, if there's ever anything I can do for you, be sure to call me, huh? That was the Phoenix police. They've been keeping an eye on Krell ever since he arrived there. Now, according to their intelligence, he's only made one trip back to L.A. He left Phoenix on the 1st of this month and returned on the 5th.
Well, Haley wasn't even appearing at the rendezvous room then.
Then he lied.
Anything in those reports to help you, Barnaby?
Nothing that connects Krell to Haley's murder or the kidnapping, but there are a few names that I'm curious about.
Well, which one?
Tommy Hendricks.
An old pal of Krell's. Krell kept him around for laughs.
Where's he now?
Well, it's a good question. Krell quit laughing when Hendricks decided to go into the fencing business for himself. No one's seen him since.
Nora Reardon.
She used to be Krell's girlfriend till she got messed up on the heart stuff. Last I heard, she's in a rehabilitation center up north.
And then there's the police officer, Gene Gates, whose name runs all the way through the file.
Gates was my sergeant when I was a patrolman. Good cop. He's in there because he was always on Krell's tail. Almost nabbed him a couple of times, too.
Where is Gates now?
Shortly after that, he took a bullet in the hip from a bank holdup. That led to an early retirement. A little later on, he went to work as head of security for the Kingman Company.
The land developers?
Best thing that ever happened to him. He learned the ropes of the business, got some good tips on which land to buy from Kingman himself. Made a bundle in real estate. Funny thing, I saw him just the other day. Looked like $1 million. Some people have all the luck.
That's for sure. John, you happen to have an address on Gates? I'd like to talk to him.
What about?
According to this, he is the only living expert on Leo Krell.
Jean, I'm at the pool.
Hello, sweetheart. Huh?
Gene,
Hey, boy, I tell you, it was a scorcher out there today. Listen, when it cools off, maybe you'll come out and shoot around with me. You'd like this course. It's not a bad place. Lemonade, just what the doctor ordered.
honey, this is Barnaby Jones. He's a private investigator.
Now, Mr. Jones, what can I do for you?
I want to talk to you a little bit about Leo Krell.
Leo Krell? Oh, boy, that's a name out of the past.
According to the police record, you're considered an authority on Krell.
We've had a run-in or two, yeah. What do you want to know about him?
Where he fits into the Sayers kidnapping.
The Sayer kidnapping?
You remember that, Mr. Gates, about 11 years ago, the son of a wealthy real estate dealer?
That's right. Of course, I'd retired from the force by then. Remember reading about it in the paper. What makes you think Krell had anything to do with that?
Well, it's a long, twisting road, and I won't bore you with it. But I had my hands on a witness who could prove that the man that they convicted was innocent. Now, all of a sudden, she's been murdered.
What, you think Krell did it?
No, but I think he was responsible for luring her from the protection of the detective who was guarding her.
Well, have you talked to him about it?
Yes, and would you believe he denied everything?
Yeah, I believe it. I think you're on the wrong track.
Why do you say that?
Well, it's not his method of operations. Loan sharking, prostitution, fencing. That's Krell, not kidnapping, no.
You could have done it as a favor or to repay an old debt.
That's possible. But I doubt it. I still think you're wrong.
Well, it wouldn't be the first time. Thank you very much for the lemonade, Ms. Gates. Mr. Gates.
He knows something, I'm sure of it.
Mr. Kingman, please. Gene Gates speaking. Out of town for how long? I mean, when's he coming back? Yes, tell him it's important.
Gene, I'm afraid.
No, I've never seen him before.
Are you sure? His name is Leo Krell.
I'm positive.
What about this one?
I don't know. Something familiar about him. Who is he?
His name is Gene Gates. He was a police officer.
That's probably it. I mean, when they arrested me, there were cops all over the place.
He wouldn't have been there. He retired before the kidnapping.
Damn it, this... I know him from somewhere.
Think, Dan. It's important.
Gates. Wait a minute. His name isn't Gates. It was Masters, Joe Masters. And he never said anything about being a retired cop. He told me he was into...
Private security work?
No. He was into cars. He told me he sold auto parts.
Where did you meet him?
At a bowling alley I used to go to. The Echo Park lanes on Sunset. He was in there one night and we started talking. I saw him a few times after and we had a couple of beers together.
You tell him a lot about yourself, your work, Jennifer?
Yeah, sure. What else is there to talk about?
Tell him about your cabin up on the lake?
Yeah. I even invited him to come up fishing some weekend.
Did he ever come?
No, I never got the chance. I got arrested about a month later for the kidnapping. Jones, you think this guy had something to do with framing me?
I would say there's a very strong possibility, but don't ask me how we prove it.
Well, it's about time. We've got things to talk about. I'm trying to call you all evening. Don't you ever check your service?
My plane landed just a few minutes ago. What's wrong?
That private detective, Barnaby Jones, was by to see me today. He knows about Krell.
Knows?
Well, suspects. If he finds out that Krell owed me because I shut my eyes when he escaped in that raid, we're dead.
What else does he know?
Well, I don't know. Maybe he was just fishing around.
And then again, maybe he wasn't. You want us to take that chance?
Us? Oh, I love the way we share your problem, but I get stuck with the dirty end of the stick.
That's right, Gene. Nothing has changed. Unless, of course, you don't care anymore. I mean, how this all turns out.
I'll take care of Mr. Jones for you.
Barnaby, Gates was once a detective. If he wanted to frame someone, he'd sure know how to do it.
I can't argue against that.
And then there's the $20 of the ransom money that Rhodes spent. He said he was bowling a few nights before and that he always left his wallet in his locker. All Gates would have had to do was just, open the locker and put some money in.
But why?
$430,000 has never been recovered.
Jedediah, what kind of a person resorts to kidnapping?
Poor. Ignorant. Desperate.
Was Gates any of these?
Well, he certainly wasn't poor. Between his police retirement and his pay from Kingman, he was making over $20,000 a year.
That's the equivalent of $35,000 today. Does that sound like your ordinary run-of-the-mill kidnapper?
No, Barnaby, it doesn't. Unless he had another reason other than the ransom money.
Now you're making sense, Jedediah.
You have any idea where we should start?
Well, Mrs. Gates, what a pleasant surprise.
Mr. Jones.
I don't think you ever met my associate, Jedediah Romano Jones.
Nice to meet you.
How you do?
We're just on our way to the bookstore. I bet I know where you just came from. The beauty parlor.
Yes.
Something about a woman who just had her hair done that shows in every part of her face, like spring bursting forth from winter.
Well, that's very nice, Mr. Jones. Well, if you'll excuse me. Nice meeting you. Excuse me.
Well, since we've run into each other like this, how about a cup of coffee?
I'm afraid I don't have the time.
Well, the coffee shop's just right over there. We want to ask you a couple of questions,
I really don't think we have anything to talk about.
Well, you won't know till you hear what we have to say.
I'm afraid I have to meet my husband, Mr. Jones.
That's what I want to talk about. Why did he kidnap the Sayer child?
What did you say?
Which part didn't you hear, Mrs. Gates? Why did he kidnap the Sayers child?
How dare you?
Was it just for the money?
You think my husband...
Engineered the kidnapping and framed Dan Rhodes, yeah.
You're both crazy.
The facts speak for themselves. Shortly after Rhodes' conviction, your husband quit his job with Kingman. The two of you got married, spent an extended honeymoon in Europe, and came back and bought that big house.
Where did he suddenly get that kind of money? What did he do, win the Irish sweepstakes or something?
From his investments. Mr. Kingman advised him about some property, and it paid off.
Does your husband still like to bowl?
My husband never liked to bowl. The only game he plays is golf.
And I suppose he never used the name Joe Masters?
No, of course not.
That's funny, because Rhodes identified a picture of your husband as Joe Masters, somebody he once met in a bowling alley.
Well, he's a liar.
You know, Linda, I think we've got you all wrong. Jedediah, I'm beginning to suspect that this is a classic case of the unwilling accomplice. A lady who is forced into a crime by the man she loves.
And all these years, she's had it on her conscience, but she didn't say anything because she was afraid to go to jail.
Now, Linda, you cooperate with us, and we'll try our best to help you.
The only thing I want from you, Mr. Jones, is to be left alone.
Well, if he didn't do it for the money, was it because he owed someone a favor? Was he working for someone?
Look, my husband worked only for Mr. Kingman. He was loyal to Mr. Kingman and owed nothing to anyone.
Well, if she's supposed to be the weakest link, Barnaby, sure hate to run up against the strongest.
Don't be too sure, Jedediah. I think we got two.
There you are. Honey. Why are you so late? Hey, what's the matter?
Jones was waiting for me when I got out.
Well, what did he want?
He wanted to know why you kidnapped the child. Jeannie knows everything. All he needs is the proof.
Betty said you were looking for me. I've been out making deliveries all day.
Yeah, I imagine this is your busy time of the year.
Yeah, it gets pretty hectic. Listen, I'm sorry about those things I said to you the other day.
It's all right. We were probably both a little hot under the collar.
Yeah, I guess we were. What do you want to see me about?
You know this man?
No, who's he?
Gene Gates.
No, doesn't mean anything to me.
He's a former police officer, and then he became head of security for Kingman Development Company.
Kingman? Where does he fit into this?
You know Gordon Kingman?
Oh, yeah, we go way back.
How?
I owned the original option on all that land down at the marina. Of course, at that time it was a swamp, but I saw the potential of it.
You sold it to Kingman?
No, I didn't sell it to him. He wanted it so much he could taste it. When he found out he couldn't get it from me, why, he tried everything he could to get it away from me. Legal maneuvers, dirty tricks, all kinds of harassments.
That's very interesting.
Yeah, I hung in as long as I could, and then, well, you know the rest.
Your son was kidnapped.
Right. I borrowed the money from the bank for the ransom. I had to put up the option from the marina land as collateral. Of course, when the money wasn't recovered, why, I lost everything. It wasn't just the money, though, you know. I'm sure I could have raised the money and saved the land, gone on with my plans to build, but when my son wasn't returned, why, something just died inside of me, and I just wanted to close the door and walk away from everything. That's what I did.
So Kingman finally got what he wanted. Something he couldn't get any other way.
You think Kingman was involved in the kidnapping?
It all suddenly begins to make a kind of a terrible sense, doesn't it?
Lord, I can't believe a man would go that far.
Get down.
Did you see who it was?
No, but I got a pretty good idea. I think I hit him. The way he's bleeding, he shouldn't be too hard to find.
JR. Barnaby, are you all right?
It stings a little, smarts a little. Other than that, it's fine. How'd you hear about it?
Well, when I didn't hear from you, I called Betty and she told me what happened.
I'm afraid I'm going to have to give you a rain check on that dinner. I've got important work to do.
Barnaby, don't you think that you should take it a little easy? I mean, remember what the doctor said.
Doctor didn't say anything about taking it easy. He just said don't swing from a trapeze for a while.
Just talked to Lieutenant Biddle.
Yeah? What'd you tell him?
Well, I told him you were nicked by an unknown assailant.
Did he buy it?
I sounded a little suspicious, but he was relieved to know you were all right. Told him we'd keep him informed.
Good. That's all he needs to know for a while.
Well, now what are you going to do?
Well, if I remember correctly, there is an ex-cop out there somewhere who's got a lot of explaining to do. I'm going to find him.
Barnaby, I'm going with you, and I don't want an argument.
He's arguing. Now, don't forget about that dinner. Still get it done.
But just take good care of yourself.
I'm sorry, Mr. Gates isn't home.
What about Mrs. Gates?
She isn't here either.
That's funny. Her car's in the driveway.
She went with Mr. Gates in his car.
Millie, you make fine lemonade, but you're a terrible liar.
Millie? That's all right. You can let them in. Thank you. She isn't lying to you, gentlemen. My husband isn't home.
Well, where is he?
He had to meet someone. Business.
You sure he's not meeting a doctor?
A doctor?
You mean you don't know?
No, what? What are you talking about?
Somebody took a couple of shots at me today. I shot back and hit him. I think it was your husband.
Well, you're wrong. You're wrong.
Then you've seen him in the last few hours?
Yes. We had dinner together. He was fine.
Then why are you shaking like that?
I am shaking because you have upset me.
I think you're upset because you haven't heard from your husband all afternoon and you're wondering why. If he's still conscious, he's probably hiding someplace waiting for the doctor to arrive.
No.
I also discovered why he kidnapped the Sayer child. It wasn't for money. It was to break Ted Sayers.
And so Kingman wouldn't be suspected he framed Rhodes.
That's not true.
It is true, and I'm going to get you all for kidnapping and murder.
Murder? Just because somebody was kidnapped does not mean that they were murdered. They never found a body.
Are you saying that that child wasn't killed, that he's still alive somewhere?
No,
And what are you saying?
I don't know. I'm not saying anything.
Is that child still alive? Tell us, please.
I don't know. I told you, I don't know. Now, would you please go away? Just go away.
I know it's not my cooking that turns you on, but it's not that bad, is it?
No, it's just fine.
Then what's wrong?
What makes you think anything?
The way you've been acting. Gordon, is it over? Us?
No.
You're sure? I mean, you'd tell me if it was, wouldn't you?
That's one thing you don't ever have to worry about. It's just business. It'll all be taken care of soon. Gene.
Get rid of her. Get rid of her.
I'll meet you back at the apartment, huh?
Okay, don't be late.
You look terrible. What's wrong?
That.
My God, what happened?
Jones. I got hit.
Did you get him?
No, he got away.
And you came here?
What did you expect me to do? It's a bullet wound. You want me to check into a hospital?
What do you expect me to do about it?
Get me some help. And you'd better start doing some of your own dirty work for a change. I'm not going down for this alone, I promise you.
All right. All right, Gene. Just relax. Look, you caught me off guard, that's all.
It just so happens I know a good doctor. He'll fix you up in no time. Here, let me get you a drink.
Oh, listen, get through to Linda. I didn't call her myself. I didn't know what Jones was up to. And I don't want her to worry.
I'll take care of it for you. You know, you and I have always been partners in this thing, Gene. Oh, even more than that. More than partners. Friends. I've always taken good care of you. I won't let you down now.
Yes?
Is Mr. Kingman in?
No, he isn't.
Have any idea where we can find him?
Any idea where who can find him?
I'm sorry. My name is Barnaby Jones. I'm a private investigator. This is my associate, Jedediah Jones. And you are?
Erica Hughes. I'm a friend of Mr. Kingman. But I don't know where he is. I suggest you try him at the office tomorrow.
Barnaby, will you look at the view of the city?
I bet you'd much rather have a look around the apartment, wouldn't you? Well, go right ahead. He's not here. The bedrooms are that way.
Anyone makes that generous an offer, I'm inclined to believe them. And you haven't seen Mr. Kingman tonight?
No. In fact, I just got here myself.
You mind telling us where you were?
Out to dinner.
Dressed like that?
It's called casual. Although I did wear both shoes. Do you mind if I make the other foot comfortable?
You know, Miss Hughes, the way you're dressed, I almost suspect you had dinner on a boat. And Mr. Kingman does have a boat, doesn't he?
No, he has a yacht, but he's not on it.
Really? How do you know?
Look, if I tell you where he is, will you go away?
We just want to find him.
We did have dinner together, but not on his yacht. At his house in Malibu. You knew he had a house there, didn't you?
It was next on our list.
Well, that's where he is.
Thank you. Oh, one more thing. Does Mr. Kingman know someone named Gene Gates?
No, is he a friend?
Sort of. I suspect they both came out from under the same rock.
Yes?
Gordon, Barnaby Jones was just here looking for you.
What'd you tell him?
I told him you were at the beach house.
He believe you?
I don't know. I think he's suspicious about the boat.
I'll talk to you later.
Where's the doctor?
That was him on the phone, Jane. He's on his way now.
Linda, did you get in touch with Linda?
Everything's been taken care of. It's all over, Gene. You have nothing more to worry about.
Oh, Mr. Kingman?
Yes?
My name is Barnaby Jones. I'm a private investigator. This is my associate, Jedediah Jones. Can we talk with you?
Come aboard.
Thank you. Nice boat you got here.
Thank you. What do you want to talk to me about?
Why did your girlfriend lie to us last night?
Lie? Erica?
I know that's hard to believe, Mr. Kingman, but you told us you were at your house in Malibu.
Well, I was. Then I decided to take the boat out.
By yourself?
You don't see anyone else aboard, do you?
Isn't it a little unusual for a boat this size?
Not at all. It has automatic pilot, radar, electronic navigation equipment. You know, sometimes I feel that I'm the most useless thing aboard.
Where did you go?
Catalina headed back around sunrise. Look, just what is this all about?
Well, it's about your partner, Gene Gates.
My partner? You're a little confused, aren't you? I mean, Gene worked for me, but he was never my partner.
Have you seen him recently?
Oh, we bump into each other now and then, but that's about it. Tell me, what is your interest in Gene?
Well, you remember the Stayers kidnapping, don't you, Mr. Kingman?
Oh, yes, a real tragedy.
Yeah, well, we think he was the kidnapper.
Gene? I don't believe it.
Well, wait till you hear this. We think you paid him to do it.
That's a very serious charge, Mr. Jones. I take it you're prepared to prove it.
Well, I'd be more prepared if I could find Gene Gates, but I'm afraid that's impossible now.
And why not?
Because I think you killed him and buried him at sea.
I think you better get off my boat, Jones. If you have anything else to say, you can talk to my lawyers.
Well, you talk to your lawyers. If I have anything else to say, I'll be talking to the police.
Barnaby.
What is it, Jones?
Looks like fresh blood, Mr. Kingman.
It is? On my way back this morning, I decided to try my luck. Bonita.
One of these days, your luck will run out.
Well, where to now?
Only place we have left to go.
The weakest link?
She must be worried sick about her husband. If she doesn't crack now, she never will.
Hello?
Linda, Gordon Kingman.
Gordon, where is Gene? I haven't heard from him since yesterday.
He's all right, but he has been wounded.
Oh, no. And Jones wasn't lying.
Linda, he's going to be fine. I've got him in a safe place.
Gordon, I want to go to him.
Well, of course, that's why I called. I'm planning to fly him to a hospital in Mexico. Now, how long do you think it would take you to get ready?
Just a few minutes.
Fine. Then I tell you what you do. You take a cab to Crescent Salvage. That's at the bottom of E Street in the harbor. Have you got that?
Yeah, fine.
Fine. And you better hurry, Linda, because I'm sure that Jones is on his way to your place now.
Yes?
Hello, Millie. Miss Gates home?
No, she's not here.
That's what you told us last night, Millie.
This time she really isn't.
Why is your car here?
She left by cab. That's the truth, not more than 5 minutes ago.
Do you know where she went?
I don't know. She got a call, packed a small suitcase, and left.
Did you see what kind of a cab it was?
Yes, a red line.
All right, I'll get on it. Can I use your phone?
I guess so.
Thank you.
Hey, I'm really sorry about getting lost back there, man. But this part of town ain't exactly my territory.
Quite all right.
Now, if you'd like to maybe knock off a couple of bucks.
Okay, thank you.
Linda? What took you so long?
I got here as quickly as I could. Where's Jean?
I'll be right down. Come ahead, I'll meet you.
Gordon, where is he?
I told you not to worry. He's fine.
He's not here, is he?
No, I had him moved just a few minutes ago. I had him taken to a private airfield. My plane is there.
Well, then we better hurry.
Linda, wait. Who's that?
Well, this is the address a radio dispatcher gave me.
It's the one, all right. Kingman Company.
It's Jones. He must have followed you here somehow. Come on.
Come on, there's a way out back. Linda?
Jean's waiting.
Barnaby, they're right there.
Where are you taking her, Kingman?
Jones, I told you. If you have anything more to say, contact my lawyers.
You know where your husband is, Linda?
I know he's all right.
My guess is he's dead. He buried him at sea last night.
He's lying, Linda.
With you out of the way, there's no one left to tie him to your husband's murder or the kidnapping.
If Jean is all right, why hasn't he tried to get in touch with me?
Linda, come on.
No, wait a minute.
All right, Jones.
Oh, my God, then it's true. Jean's dead.
Your gun, Jones. Come on.
It's all over, Linda.
I'll call the police.
There's still a chance, Linda. Without your testimony, they have nothing.
You really think that I would?
But you'll be implicating yourself, too, in everything.
No, my only crime is having kept quiet.
The Sayers' child, Linda. He's still alive, isn't he?
Yes. He was just so helpless, and Jean and I kept him hidden for a while, and then we drove him up to Oregon and put him up for adoption as if he were our own child.
Oh, what do you know about that?
What time did Betty say they'd get here?
Plane got in an hour ago. Should be here any minute.
Yeah. That was very nice of her to fly all the way up to Portland to pick him up for this little visit.
Well, she figured that his adopted parents would feel a lot safer if there was a woman around, in case he got an upset stomach from all those hot dogs you're going to buy him.
How'd you know about the hot dogs?
Ted, these adopted parents of Stevie's, they're the only parents he's ever known. He loves them.
No, I know, Barnaby. I don't expect any miracles here. You know, I just want us to get to know each other again and see him once in a while, you know?
I don't think you'll have any problem.
Barnaby? Mr. Sayers.
Hi.
Oh, God, I mean, he's a lot bigger than I thought he was.
He's 13.
You have to be hungry, though, I guess. Are you hungry?
Yeah,
You want a hot dog?
kind of like hamburgers more.
I love hamburgers. Want to go get a hamburger?
Yeah.
Thank you. How's the plane ride?
Okay.
I'm going to cry.
Barnaby, you ready?
For what?
Well, I thought you wanted to drive up to the lake this afternoon and go fishing.
Great idea. I gotta make one stop first.
Okay.
You fellas drop me off. I'll take a cab to the airport.
Sure will.
Right back.
Sorry I'm late.
It doesn't matter. Well, what's the news?
I just talked to Dan's lawyer. The wheels are in motion for his release. It shouldn't be long now.
I'm so happy for Dan.
What about you?
I don't know. I just don't know.
Dan needs all the breaks he can get now.
It's just that we've been apart for so long.
But you can change all that in a day. In an hour.
Do you think after all I've been through that he'd still want me?
Yes, I do. Let's take a walk down by the lagoon. Talk about plans for you and Dan. Maybe there's some way I can help.
JR, did you really want to go fishing?
What, are you kidding? I hate fishing. I did it for Barnaby.
You know, we're really very lucky to have you.
Yeah, maybe you're right.
Barnaby Jones, starring Buddy Ebsen. Also starring Lee Merriweather, with guest stars Andrew Duggan, Rennie Santoni, Victor Holchak, George DiCenzo. Tonight's episode, Foul Play.
A friend of mine behind me. Let him come through.
Private entrance to my office. Nice to have made it big.
Tony? They still working out?
I think they're almost finished, Mr. Sanderson. Coach Gorman asked me to get his briefcase from his car.
Well, when Frankie's through on the court, tell him I want to see him in my office. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Hold it! Are we passing out gifts, Hutchison? Mills, you married to that corner? Come on, move it! Move it out! All right. That's it. 10:30 tomorrow. Hey, Frankie? They want to see you upstairs.
Big Bill wants to see you, Frankie. Maybe it's important.
Thanks, Tony.
That old Santos touch.
Come in, Frankie.
Mr. Sanderson?
Close the door. Frankie, I'm a man that levels with his players, and I expect to be treated the same way.
Sure, Mr. Sanderson.
In your last year at Western Pacific, you led your teammates to an unbroken string of victories leading to the championship game. You also won that game, though not by the margin people expected. Did you deliberately shave points? Did you, Frankie? Did you try just a little bit less in that fourth quarter?
Mr. Sanderson,
I won't use such information against you, but I have to have the truth.
My sister, she practically put me through school, Mr. Sanderson. And when Alan, it's my brother-in-law, Alan Bailey, made this really stupid bet, I bailed him out, sir. We won the game by a few points less, and it saved him. Sir, my sister...
I don't want to hear any more. As far as I'm concerned, the subject is closed, never to be opened again.
I swear
I
to you,
don't want to
Mr.
hear. You keep your mind on the playoffs and nothing else. Now go on. All right, Bailey.
My wife's baby brother never could lie.
Name what you want, and hear me clear. You cheap punk, if ever I see...
Mr. Sanderson, you got it wrong.
Cash isn't doing me any good.
You told me you had information that could destroy my star athlete. Well, I agree you have that information. Now, how much do you want?
It's not cash, Mr. Sanderson. I got in so deep, I made promises. They asked if I could deliver Frankie. I said yes.
You said you could deliver your own brother-in-law to throw one of my games?
I was ready to say anything. My skin on the line. Now I know I never could talk to Frankie again about shaving points. But I figured talking to you, get the same job done. You're a heavy favorite to sweep the playoffs. So sweep, but give the crowd a run for their money. You get a little ahead, yank Frankie from the game. Tell your coach you want him saved as much as possible.
Get out of here.
A phone call from me to the commissioner, and Frankie'd be suspended, out of the playoffs. What about your franchise?
What about it?
Well, all I have to do is say I reported a player's past misconduct to you. You're keeping it quiet. You'd lose your franchise.
Hey, Tony, Mr. Sanderson's on the phone for you.
Hello, Mr. Sanderson.
Tony, when you get through in the locker room, go out and grab a bite, and then come back here at, well, and make it 8 o'clock. I need a hand with something.
Well, I could come over there now, mister.
I don't need you now. You go have your dinner and be back here exactly at 8 o'clock.
Boy, must have cleaned out your whole office, Mr. Sanderson.
No, just some books I've collected over the years. Tony, I need a favor. I hate to ask it.
Hey, Mr. Sanderson, come on. Take me 100 years to pay back the favors I owe you.
You know where North Valley Canyon is? About 2 miles this side of my place.
Oh, yeah, sure, I know.
Well, I want you to take that car there, drive it into the brush, and lose it. Must be dozens of cars rusting away there. You think you can handle it?
Oh, it doesn't look that old, Mr. Sanderson.
Was involved in a hit and run. Oh, no injuries. Just a scraped fender. But my nephew, age 16, with just about that many traffic violations, well, if the police found that car, he'd be up the creek.
Kids.
Take the far gate so the guard won't recognize you. And wipe all the fingerprints off after you've ditched it. And get rid of the plates.
Yes, sir.
Police asked if Alan ever disappeared from home before, and I had to admit he did.
Those times he took off for Las Vegas?
He'd be gone for days at a time, but he would always call me. Now, it's 3 days in those phone calls for him.
Any name given with the code?
None. And last night, I'm positive that that car driving past this house was watching. Oh, my. You're not doing well at all, are you?
You know, you remind me of a teacher I once had. She had a theory that if you took two identical plants and you fed them and watered them both the same, and you whispered sweet nothings to one of them, it would do better than the other one.
Oh, I also believe in plants being living, feeling things. Don't you, Mr. Jones?
Well, I'm kind of afraid to. If I did that, I could never walk on the grass again.
Hi, sis. Gosh, you know, every time I see you, these plants look better.
Frankie, I'm Barnaby Jones.
Mr. Jones?
I hope you don't mind the Frankie, but it feels kind of natural after following your career for so long.
Well, I'm always flattered when somebody uses my first name, Mr. Jones.
Mr. Jones is the private investigator I told you about, Frankie.
Oh, Alan's gonna turn up, sis. He always turns up.
Thank you very much, Mrs. Bailey. I think that's all the information I need right now. Good luck on the playoffs, Frankie.
Thank you, Mr. Jones.
Staying for dinner, hon?
No, there's no time. So, has Alan been getting in deep again? I mean, he is bringing his paycheck home.
Let's just say I've been managing to pay the bills.
Well, I got some things I gotta do. As soon as the playoffs are over, we'll spend some more time together. Okay? Okay, you take care.
You can go right around to the patio, Frankie. He's only on the phone with reporters.
Okay, thanks, Tony. I'll just be a couple of seconds.
Of course you can quote me. There's not a single injury on the team. Not among the starters, anyway. Yeah? Yeah? No rumors, Bob. From that Miami news service. I'm having a late breakfast. Help yourself. You know how they like to stir things up down Magnolia Way. Yeah, you do the same. It's the fourth call I've gotten wondering whether we're using our regular lineup. You look tired.
Well, I haven't slept too much, Mr. Sanderson, since we talked about that college
Told you
game.
to forget it.
Well, something started bothering me, sir. You see, last Sunday, my brother-in-law disappeared.
At the lame brain that talked you into shaving those points?
Yeah, my sister's even hired a private detective, a man named Jones, to look for him. Anyway, the thing that bothers me is the fact...
You're wondering how I got the story, is that it?
It did seem like such a coincidence.
Listen, kid. I never met your stupid brother-in-law. I've been meaning to talk to you about that college game for a long time.
I'm probably making a big deal out of nothing here. I know that, but...
Miss Anderson. Oh, hello, Dave. This is Chadwick, Omaha Post. I'm going to be quite a while. Who said the franchise is for sale? Where'd you get that fairy tale? No, I'm not saying I didn't get an offer, but I'm just saying the Wildcats are not for sale.
Last I heard of you were tending bar and you got wrapped for selling to minors. Doing any better?
Listen, Mr. Jones, don't remind me of that ripoff. How can you tell age today? He's 6'2", she's wearing a D cup.
Your stories always touch me, Leon. The lot manager says last Sunday at 4 o'clock was the last time he saw anything of Alan Bailey.
He's lucky to have seen him on Sunday. What with Bailey picking up a paycheck on Saturday? The ponies aren't running locally. He's probably up in Las Vegas sweating over some crap table.
Some people are looking for him. Las Vegas isn't exactly a town that affords any privacy. Any information on Bailey will be appreciated. Not enough?
Figured maybe I'd earn it now. You, see that convertible sitting at the curb? Look, but don't let him see you. It's one of Cy Landau's boys. Stopped in here Monday looking for Alan Bailey. He's been warming that curb ever since.
Cy Landau. Why is a big-time gambler looking for Penny Ante Alan Bailey?
Bailey's maybe tin horn, but he is the brother-in-law of the Wildcat star player. You know, I don't know. Maybe it means nothing, but I figure that earns me the 20.
Beautiful day, huh? Kind of reminds me of Central Park. I used to be on the track team, PS something or other. Every morning for 1 hour jogging.
Who are you?
Cy Landau. That's unimportant, Frankie. Hey, listen, did your brother-in-law talk to you?
I haven't seen him.
Yeah, that's the word around town. He skipped. Well, it doesn't change things, Frankie. You see, he said he had you in his pocket, so we invested accordingly.
Look, I don't know what you're talking about. I got another 2 miles to run here.
Kid, I don't like debates. They give you nothing but a sore throat. It's in your lap. Your brother-in-law spoke for you. He said he had you all tied up with a nice pink ribbon.
Now look, fella.
No, you look. And you listen. You're gonna bring this first game in under 6 points, Frankie. You're just the guy who can do it. You proved it in your last year college game, according to Alan Bailey.
Good old Alan.
Under 6 points, Frankie. Be a hero, win the game. But over 6, break a leg, kid. That's an old show business expression. It means good luck.
Frankie's hurrying his shots.
Tony Santos? I'm Barnaby Jones. You don't know me, but I was sitting right about here one night 6 years ago when you broke the year's record for rebound.
I got hurt after that.
I know you're a friend of Frankie's, and I thought maybe you could help me answer a couple of questions. I'm looking for his brother-in-law, Alan Bailey.
I'm not sure I ever met him.
Well, maybe this would help you refresh your memory.
Oh, sure. But I didn't know he was Frankie's brother-in-law. I saw him with Mr. Sanderson last, I think it was Sunday. That's it, Sunday.
About what time?
Well, practice breaks at 5. It was 5 o'clock.
Tony, when you get the time, would you take my car over to a station and have the starter checked out?
Oh, sure, I can do that right now, Mr. Sanderson. Oh, it was nice meeting you, Mr.
Jones. It's my pleasure, Tony.
Jones.
Bill Sanderson, Mr. Jones.
Oh, howdy.
I heard Frankie mention that his sister had hired you to locate Al Bailey. Any luck?
Well, the manager of the car lot where Bailey's been working said he hadn't seen him since 4 o'clock on Sunday, but I just heard that you'd seen him since then.
Yeah, about 5 o'clock. He spent quite a few minutes in my office trying to convince me that it would be the smart thing for me to go in with him and buy the car lot he works for. Quite an operator, Mr. Bailey.
Well, then I guess we can assume that Bailey left here a little after 5.
He might have hung around after that, but I wouldn't know about that.
Like Frankie's having an off day.
It happens. Anything else I can do for you?
No, not a thing. Good luck on the playoffs.
Thank you.
Yeah, the more this guy Landau talked, the more scared I got. You know, the thing I can't get over is how Alan could tell a guy like Landau he's got me in his pocket.
Your brother-in-law's a jerk. He knew he couldn't produce you to square off things with Landau. That's why he's hiding out someplace. There's something you should know. I did get the information about your last college game from your brother-in-law. Al Bailey was in my office for about 5 minutes last Sunday, using the knowledge he had against you to blackmail me. So I paid him off.
Mr. Sanderson, you shouldn't have done that. Sir, I would have rather gone to the commissioner myself and finished this whole thing once and for all.
But your teammates would also suffer. They battled for a whole year to get into the playoffs, and then you suspended?
I just wish I could come clean about all this without hurting anybody.
This Barnaby Jones, your sister hired, he knows I saw your brother-in-law that Sunday. I told him Bailey was interested in a business proposition, so if Jones asked you, you might say you knew that was on his mind.
I can't keep track of the number of things on Alan Bailey's mind, Mr. Sanderson.
You leave Landau to me. He's bluffing. He wouldn't dare manhandle an athlete in the public eye.
Tony?
Oh, Mr. Jones.
Mind if I join you?
No, sit down.
Hey, it's a nice place. Bet they got a picture of you somewhere on the wall.
Well, it's right over the bar. They put it up my rookie year.
Tony, the mystery deepens, as they say, about the disappearance of Alan Bailey. Seems he left the stadium about 8 o'clock Sunday night. That's according to the guard who was on duty who saw his car leave then. That's 3 hours after he left Mr. Sanderson's office, and I was just wondering whether you might not have seen him somewhere around the stadium, walking, talking to somebody during that time?
No, I don't remember.
What time did you leave the stadium?
It was after 8 o'clock. I remember because I had to help Mr. Sanderson move his locker.
His locker?
Yes, it was full of books and things. He gave the locker to me. I have a room by the garage at his house.
You know, I just can't understand why nobody would have seen Bailey during that 3 hours around the stadium.
Well, maybe he wasn't in the stadium. Or maybe he just left his car while he was having dinner. I do that sometimes. I go out to Walkgate, have dinner, come back for my car. Because that way it saves time trying to find parking space over here.
You know what, Tony? I never thought of that.
Well, don't tell too many people.
I just wish I could come up with as good an explanation of why he abandoned his car in North Valley Canyon.
North Valley Canyon?
Yeah, I just came from there. The police found it this afternoon. They were going over it for fingerprints.
The police aren't sure it was Alan Bailey's car, though, right?
Oh, yeah, they're pretty sure of that, all right. It's the same car he's been driving off that car lot where he works. A yellow Mustang. Something wrong, Tony?
No.
Want to tell me about it?
Leave me alone.
Did I say something to upset you?
Please, just leave me alone.
Sorry, Tony.
You said it was your nephew's car. Mr. Jones said it was Alan Bailey's car.
What else did Mr. Jones say?
Just, it was Bailey's car. They found it in North Valley Canyon.
Is that right?
The locker, Mr. Sanderson. I keep thinking how heavy it was when we moved it from your office.
Of course, it was heavy. It was full of books.
Oh, well, when I got back from the canyon that night, I found it by my door. There was just a few books in it.
I told you you could have the locker and the books. Are you puzzled?
Well, I mean, carrying it from your office, it was heavier than just a few books could.
Of course it was. That's because I removed most of the books to my library, and the books that were left were yours. Now, come on. Relax, be comfortable, have your drink. Sit down. Did you tell Jones about driving the sports car into the canyon?
No. I got so upset. All sorts of things going through my mind. Me hiding Bailey's car and everybody looking for him.
I know, Tony. It's confusing, and but you just have to trust me. Was there anything else that was said between you and Mr. Jones?
That was all. Except they were looking for fingerprints in the car.
You wiped off everything that you touched, just as we discussed.
Maybe.
What does maybe mean?
I don't remember. Maybe I forgot.
Blockhead!
I'm sorry, Mr. Sanderson.
I'm sorry too, Tony.
You've been so good to me, Mr. Sanderson. I hate to make you mad at me.
I'm not mad at you, Tony. Just wish there was a way out.
A way out?
I want you to think very carefully. Is there any possibility that you did wipe the fingerprints from the car?
The more I think of it, the more I know I forgot.
Finish your drink. Maybe we can have a game.
Well, his wallet's gone, wristwatch, not a penny in his pocket. They even took his shoes.
Why would Tony Santos be walking around in this part of town? I don't buy that mugging theory, Lieutenant.
Give me something better.
I haven't got anything better. You found Tony's fingerprints on Bailey's car. That means he drove it into the canyon brush. Why?
That's what I'm gonna try to find out.
I guess I need a few lessons.
Just a matter of keeping your eye on the ball. Watch your forehand.
Mr. Sanderson? I wonder if you mind if we had a little talk?
Fran, why don't you go up to the house and make yourself a cold drink, and I'll be with you. Make one for me.
The usual?
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't mean to break into your game. I rang the front doorbell.
Well, I've given the help a few days off. What can I do for you?
Well, I figured you'd be the logical one to talk to about Tony Santos. He works for you, lives here.
I don't care to discuss Tony Santos. I was shocked by his death, but doubly shocked by the fact the police are trying to tie him to Al Bailey's disappearance.
Yes, that is a puzzler. Mr. Sanderson, how do you account for the narrow point spread as quoted by the papers for tonight's game?
Gambling doesn't interest me.
Well, have you any idea why the local gamblers would be betting that your team won't look up to par tonight?
Not a one.
Getting back to Alan Bailey.
Jones. I don't care to get back to him.
But I think everything is just starting to fit together. Bailey disappearance, Santos' death, gamblers betting that your team won't do too well tonight.
Maybe they've heard that Frankie Hampton is not so sharp in the practice sessions. I do have a guest waiting.
Good luck in the game tonight.
Call it 7 by game time. Ask for 8, but you settle for a 6-point spread. Right. And find out if Milwaukee wants to lay anything more off. Yeah, show 'em in. Hey, Bill, how are you? I was going to call you later in the day. Have a cigar.
Have you got to any of my players?
I didn't think any of them could be bought.
How can you be handling the flood of money coming to this city on the narrow spread that you're quoting?
Because we're coming to an understanding. You, me.
You think I'd ever make any kind of deal with you?
Well, perhaps not. I really couldn't care, Bill. You see, I happen to be in that lovely position of having my cake and eating it too. Join me?
No. What's that supposed to mean?
Well, a certain somebody who happens to be very close to your star player, a brother-in-law, in fact, can testify said star player did some point shaving in his last college game. You're reading me, I believe.
Oh, indeed, yes. And how are you producing this brother-in-law with such testimony?
Well, I don't think it, Well, I'll be damned. Big Bill knows how to play rough.
You and your boys are going to take the biggest bath in the history of the playoffs. But if I catch you close to any of my players again, I'll show you how rough I can play.
Wait a minute. You're getting all excited over nothing. You didn't let me finish. I was about to say I don't think producing Alan Bailey is really necessary. This is just a copy, but the original's locked in my safe. But take a look at it. It's fascinating stuff. Complete sworn statement from Alan Bailey on the points shaved by Frankie Hampton in that college game. We encouraged Bailey to come up with some collateral on his IOUs, so to speak.
Hampton can deny it.
I can have that report in the commissioner's hands by 2 o'clock this afternoon, and I'll make you a friendly wager. Frankie Hampton will be the first to admit his guilt and gladly take the suspension.
What do you want?
How much is your franchise worth, Bill? $8, $9 million? I happen to know most of that's on credit. And I think some of your backers might call their notes if they felt the franchise was slipping in value.
I said, what do you want?
Frankie's the key. Now, you find ways to make him ineffectual tonight. Everybody knows you call the game plan. That coach of yours is a figurehead. So you tell him to press so he builds up the fouls. I mean, I could think of a dozen ways to shave that game tonight.
There's going to be a problem.
I'd say you're a pretty good man at disposing of problems. Take Alan Bailey for one example. I need a flat-out answer, Bill.
All
there's going to be a problem. Mutual. Detective named Jones. Barnaby Jones.
It's like getting hit in the gut, hearing about Tony.
Did you talk to him that Sunday night he came in here for dinner?
Yeah, we always had a few words. Like, what's new, like that.
Did he seem like his normal self?
Yeah, I guess.
Didn't seem worried, like he was having to do something he didn't want to do?
No. He was just killing time after he ate. Only thing he had on his mind was doing something for Mr. Sanderson.
Killing time.
He had to be in Mr. Sanderson's office at exactly 8 o'clock.
Did he use those words, exactly 8 o'clock?
Sure. I remember because he kept asking me for the time.
Thanks.
I'm sure you'll find all his things stored in the garage. I saw them moving everything from his room this morning. But Mr. Sanderson can give you more information. He's at the sports pavilion. First game's tonight.
I know where Mr. Sanderson is.
Should you be doing that? I mean, I'm just a guest here, but do you have permission from Mr. Sanderson?
No, I don't have permission. There's some people who might say I shouldn't be doing it.
Then, why are you doing it?
Well, let's just say I lost something.
What'd you lose?
My temper.
Would I sound stupid if I asked what this is all about?
No, that's a perfectly logical question.
What's that?
That? For many years in this business, I got a hunch it's something that belonged to a man I was looking for. It's called blood.
Bill, making a last-minute change just doesn't make sense. If we do what you say, we could blow the game in the first quarter.
Trust my instincts, John. We'll be upsetting their whole game plan.
Okay.
Strange.
Well, that sounds good for openers.
I just took a sample of cement dust from that cement mixer in front of the arena. Doesn't look a thing like the sample I took out of the equipment locker.
Well, does that throw out your theory that Bill Sanderson is involved?
No.
Just bolsters my theory that nothing comes easy in this business. What does Miss Bailey have to say?
Well, she hasn't received any more phone calls asking about her husband. I think she's expecting the worst.
Got every right to. You going to the game?
She asked me to go with her. Frankie always sends her 2 tickets. What about you?
Well, I think I'll pay a call on Mr. Sanderson in that fancy office of his. Seems like a nice place to see the game, and I might run into some interesting conversation.
Weldman's got a step on Hampton, and he lays it in. Looks like the Wildcats are in for a tough night, the way Weldman's taking Hampton apart. Wildcats ball, inbound to Mills. Garbage goes to Sloan. He fires from 20. It's good, too, for the Wildcats. All right. Now it's Lancer's ball. Inbound to Weldon. Coming up across the 10-second line. Ball stolen by Hampton.
Oh, Jones, come on in.
Not intruding?
Oh, not at all. It's nice to have company during the game. Sit down.
Let's see who's charged with a foul. It's Hampton. That's 2 fouls already on Hampton. All right, Wellman at the line, shooting 1. And he makes it. Wildcats down by 7.
We don't need the sound. We can see the close floor action on the set.
I see you're partial to wearing cowboy boots.
Yeah, I find them more comfortable than shoes. Also, one has a sense of standing on one's own 2 feet.
Never thought of boots in exactly that way before. Very fine leather. Have any special way of cleaning them?
Brush and polish. Let's skip the trivia, Jones, and level. The police suspect Tony of performing foul play on one Al Bailey, but I think you suspect me. You mind telling me why?
Oh, it was nice to get right to the point. I have a theory. It has a few rough edges, but...
Well, maybe I can help you roughen it up a bit more.
Well, Bailey's car was seen leaving here about 8 o'clock last Sunday night. Only Bailey wasn't driving it. Tony was.
The guard said he saw Bailey leave at that time.
No, they saw the car leave, not Bailey. There's a difference.
Are you suggesting that I somehow conspired with Tony in killing Al Bailey?
Oh, no, I think Tony's too honest for that. He'd be incapable of conspiring.
Are you suggesting, then, that I used Tony?
Wouldn't be too difficult.
My involvement. You got a peg to hang that hat on?
That locker that you moved from this office, I took the liberty of examining it in your garage, and finding bloodstains and cement dust inside leads me to believe that Mr. Bailey is reposing somewhere under the concrete that's being laid out by the parking lot.
And I put him there?
Scoreboard says you're 9 points behind. Does that worry you, Mr. Sanderson?
Let me construct a case for you, Jones. Supposing that Al Bailey was in my office right here at 5 o'clock. We had an argument, and in a fit of passion, I killed him. Although I'm hard put to explain what kind of passion Al Bailey could arouse in me, but I killed him. Now, the first thing is to get rid of the body. That's a stickler, but... the equipment locker. The plot thickens, eh, Mr. Jones?
I couldn't do better myself.
So I wait until dark, and then Tony helps me carry the body and the locker down to my station wagon. I tell Tony to drive Bailey's car off and dispose of it. A little stickish there. Why would Tony drive his car away without first questioning who it belonged to?
We may never know that.
So, Tony leaves with Bailey's car, and I'm left with Bailey's body. But not for long. I drove the wagon over to the cement mixer. I placed the body where concrete was being poured, then do some more pouring. Are we of one mind on this?
Frankie is loosening up. Your team's only 2 points behind now. Doesn't seem to make you happy, Mr. Sanderson.
Well, let's not continue this anymore, Jones. If the body is buried here, there's only one conclusion that can be reached. Tony sneaked back, on foot, probably after he saw me leave, and disposed of the body.
Good theory, but I have a better one. You know that it's almost impossible to get rid of cement dust from your shoes?
Meaning these boots, and I was wearing them that day, contain traces of cement dust? Jones, you fascinate me.
Well, I was hoping I would.
I'd be surprised if they didn't contain some small trace of cement dust, seeing as how I was in the area a few days ago watching the men work.
Oh, that's enough to blow my whole case, isn't it? Congratulations, Mr. Sanderson. Your team has just tied the score.
Jones, why don't you watch the rest of the game downstairs? Tell Coach Gorman to give Frankie Hampton a rest. Play him in the next quarter. Anything else I can do for you?
There's just one thing. I spent an hour over at the National Cement Lab, and the chemist over there tells me that the odds against 2 bags of cement having identical contents are astronomical.
Jones, you really make a living doing this?
The way the chemist explained it to me, bags of cement are like fingerprints. 1 million hands all looking alike doing the same job, but each fingerprint is just a little bit different.
Jones, you are boring me.
If a police lab matched chemically the bits of cement in those boots with the cement that's cradling Bailey out by the parking lot, that would prove that you were there last Sunday night working with that cement. Am I still boring you, Mr. Sanderson? It may well be that you are walking around on the one piece of evidence that would convict you of the murder.
Let's continue this conversation elsewhere.
You're an impulsive man, Mr. Sanderson.
Through that door. Open it. Get your hands up.
You know, you're shooting with dice belonging to the house, Sanderson.
Do I have a choice?
Nope. By now, the police ought to have all access to your office covered.
That's not even a good bluff.
You know, your biggest mistake was in not keeping that door up there locked. Hold it! You've run out of mistakes, Sanderson. Your last one was forgetting to frisk me.
I'd be willing to bet that's a lot of nonsense. Cement analysis.
It's surprising how often you've been wrong. Come on.
I suppose I knew all along this would be the outcome.
Betty, take Miss Bailey home. Stay with her a while.
Of course.
I'm glad it's out in the open now, sis. I've asked to talk to the commissioner, and I'll just take what counts. It's gonna be okay. I want to thank you, Mr. Jones. I feel a lot better now, about my own situation. I'm finally relaxed. My mind's free.
I think the way it goes is an easy conscience is an easy mind.
Yes, sir.
Who's that by?
My mother. She used to make up these sayings, tack them up over the fireplace, and we had to memorize them. If we didn't memorize them, we didn't get any dessert. Incidentally, Lieutenant, who won the ballgame?
The Wildcats by 8. How do you win these bets, Barnaby? With a crystal ball?
This was an emotional bet. I was rooting for Mr. Cy Landau to wind up on the losing side of his point spread. Follow your instincts when they are pure. Another one of Mrs. Jones's over the fireplace. Well, Lieutenant, what fancy restaurant are you going to take me to today?